Be careful how you walk in this journey.
Jesus.
Be careful how you walk in this journey. Let's go to Matthew chapter 18, starting with verse 1. And when you have it, please stand. Matthew 18, starting with verse 1.
Amen.
And we're going to read the first 10 verses. To give you this understanding, while we need to be careful how we walk in this journey. Matthew chapter 18, starting with verse 1. And it reads, At the same time came the disciples unto Jesus, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Jesus called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily, I say unto you, except you be converted and become as little children, you shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. And whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whosoever shall receive one such little child in my name, receive me. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better from him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the deep of the sea. Woe unto the world because offenses, for it must needs be of that of whom the offense cometh. Wherefore, if thy hand or thy foot offend thee, cut them off, and cast them from thence. It is better for thee to enter into the life halted or maimed, rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into the everlasting fire. And if thy hand offendeth thee, pluck it out, cast it from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life with 1 eye, rather than having 2 eyes to be cast into hell fire. Amen. Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones. For I say unto you, that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven. You may be seated. Be careful how you walk in this journey.
Yes, Lord.
The first thing we need to do is we need to stop worrying. See, we always remember that God has your life in his hand. And he knows how to handle every situation that come up.
Yes, he does.
See, we get worried about things that we have no control of, things that we just can't fix.
Yes, Lord.
But our mind is telling us, yeah, you can fix it.
Okay.
You can do this. If you go this route, you can do that. Taking shortcuts.
Yes.
But see, God don't want us to take shortcuts.
Amen.
God wants us to be steadfast and stay in faith in him.
Yes.
We weren't created to worry. We weren't created to let man worry us. We were created to be Christ-like.
Amen.
To be the gift that God has created in us.
Yes,
Isaiah 54 tells us, if we build our house right with Jesus, then problems and situations will not burden us down. Build your house up right. When you build your house up right, everything will come in line.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Everything will come in line.
Yes, it will.
If you got children in your household, build your house up right.
Amen.
If you want peace, build your house right. If you want love, build your house right. You got to build it up right. And that means being with Jesus Christ. So stop worrying.
Amen.
You can't fix it. Your mother can't fix it. Your brother can't fix it. Your sister can't fix it. I've been down the road. We tried to fix it. But every time we get somebody to fix it, it never works out. And we just had to say. Give me an example. We went through some hardships, me and my wife. The company called themselves, filing bankruptcy, said they don't have to pay her. Job want to cut hours, cut me down. Then we got behind on the mortgage. 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months behind. But we had people, 2 people lined up to go pay it right then and now, pay the whole thing. And every time we get on the computer, it keeps spinning and spinning and spinning. Get on the phone and talk to them live, their computer keeps spinning and spinning and spinning. Then we say, oh God, what must we do? Then he showed us when we went to a place in Jackson.
Yes.
He showed us when we walked in there and we gave this lady all our paperwork. And she said, oh good, everything's great.
Thank you, Lord.
But there's one problem. You made 1 cent over. You don't qualify. So I looked at my wife and I said, we try, baby. We got out the seat, started walking toward the door. Then the other secretary said, wait, mister, wait.
Amen.
And we turned around and said, yes, ma'am. She said, your name is on the mortgage. Your wife's name is on the mortgage. We can just drop you and use your wife.
Amen. Look at God. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes, he will. See. By us walking in faith and serving him and working for him each and every day, that's why you got to store up timber. Amen. Show him.
You got to store up timber.
Thank you, Lord.
And we stored up enough timber
Yes, Lord.
for Jesus to show up and show out. When the man came to Vicksburg, he said, let's meet so we can talk. We met at McAllister, sat down and talked, did the paperwork. And he said, wait, well, this program is only for a little while, but guess what? We're going to pay back the back mortgage, the 6 months to get you back online, starting the beginning of that year. We're going to pay your mortgage for the next 3 years. Nobody but God. See, when you have faith and quit worrying, when you worry, go find something to do. Do something in God's ministry. Come to his house and find something to do. Because the angels can't do anything if you just sitting at home worrying. They can't work behind the scenes.
You better believe it.
But when they see when you come to the house of worship and you're working, they're behind the scenes working diligently.
Yes, they
Man
are.
blocking, angels knocking it down.
Yeah, you better say it.
Stop worrying. God has it under control.
Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
The next thing we need to do,
yes, he do. He'll do it.
stop talking and start shutting up.
Amen.
You know, our mouth can get us in trouble. Our mouth can cause us to lose a lot of blessings.
Yes.
But if we stop talking and shut up, we can conquer more things in life.
Yes, Lord.
See, we need to stop having pity parties. Stop talking about your personal business. Stop speaking negative things into your life and your family. Just simply shut up. Just listen to the Lord and let him speak for you.
Yes, Lord.
Listen. You can't listen if you study talking, because you know, take all that energy and go do something for the Lord, positive.
Amen.
Someone needs your help. Someone needs your encouraging word. Someone needs you.
Yes, Lord.
You can just be there and they can uplift your brothers and sisters.
Yes.
Because they know that God sent somebody there to help you.
Yes, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, Lord.
The next thing we need to do is we need to stop tripping about our situation. You know who got you in that situation? You. So why are you tripping about it? You.
That's it.
The quicker you got in that situation, the longer you stay in that situation because you study adding, that's how long it's going to take for you to get out that situation.
You speak, preach.
But But you got to stop tripping. Hosea 4:1-6 says, always remember, all situations are not as bad as we think they are. If we stop looking with our worldly eyes and start looking with our spiritual eyes, we will see things are not as bad as they are. You know, your problem is just like a little grain of salt compared to somebody else's problem. You have your eyes, you have your ears, you have your tongue, you can walk, you can speak. Someone don't have an arm. Someone can't walk. Someone can't speak. Someone can't hear. And they wishing they had what you have so they can come and serve the Lord. But a lot of us have our health and our strength, and we refuse to serve the Lord. But we let Satan come up and say, hey, we got a blues concert this weekend. We're going to be there bright and early at 3 a.m. The concert don't start till 6 p.m., but we there at 3 a.m.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
But God said, come to me. Come to my house. This is what's going to save you. That blues concert is not going to save you. It's just there to get all of you together so Satan can have and choose how many souls that he can destroy. Because he's walking around. Oh, she thinks you look good. Oh, that's her boyfriend. Hey, she talking about you. That's what Satan is doing. Because you all crowded up. And he's going to start despair. So we need to stop talking about our situation. You are a light for Jesus Christ. Matthew 5:13. Let's go there. Matthew 5:13.
Yeah, so.
Matthew 5:13 tells us, ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savior, we're good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under the feet of men. Ye are the light of the world, a city that is set on a hill and cannot be hid. Do y'all know Vicksburg is sitting on a hill? Do you know when you come across that bridge at night, you see how many lights that shine on Vicksburg? Do you see how truly blessed Vicksburg is?
Yes, Lord.
Storm after storm after storm after storm after storm.
Yes, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
We got some praying people in Vicksburg.
Hallelujah.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick it was given light unto all that are in the house. Here's the it. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. That means you ain't got to go around boasting about what you're doing. You just go about your business and do what you need to do.
Let God do it.
But Satan's gonna throw some stones out there and sticks to stumble you. Say, hey, I need you to run me to the stove. He gonna see if you're gonna take the bait, because he know you're heading to the house of the Lord. I tell him I get back with you when I get back.
That's it.
I got a job to do.
Amen.
I got to be somewhere.
Yes.
See, we can be on time for a job, but can we be on time for the Lord?
Yes, Lord.
And sometimes he just asks for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Sometimes he just asks for 30 minutes.
Yes.
Sometimes he just asks for an hour. Sometimes he just asks for 2 hours.
Amen. Amen.
Sometimes he might take it on to 6 hours to see where your faith is, to see where you are,
Amen.
to see how impatient you are with him.
You better speak.
You better say it.
If you can be impatient with the concerts, with the football games, spending 12 to 16 hours a day, or going to these stores 4 times a day,
Shut your
Why can't you be patient for God? He's patient with you. He woke you up this morning. He started you out on a brand new day. He put your foot on solid ground. He enabled you to rise. He told the angels to tap you on your shoulder. Wake up, my sister. Wake up, my brother.
Thank you, Lord.
Come to my house and receive me. Be filled up with the Holy Spirit.
Yes, Lord.
Don't worry about the naysayers. Oh, they calling me crazy. Are you crazy?
Are you? Amen.
I'm crazy. I'm crazy for the Lord. They always say, every time, I don't even want to ask you the question no more because I already know what you're going to say. You finna go to the church. I say, because that's where my help comes from. You don't know my story. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know where I came from. You don't know who took care of me. Who's taking care of me right now. Why the enemy call himself cutting me down.
Come on. You better preach.
But I keep a smile on my face.
Amen. You better preach.
And when it's time to go, I'm gone.
Yes, Lord. Preach. Yes, Lord.
The devil will use any and everybody against you. He will use your children, your family members.
Everybody.
He will use everything against you just to see how faithful you are with Jesus.
My Lord. My Lord.
Be the light. Because the only true Jesus that people ever going to see is the Jesus that's on the inside of you.
Amen.
You got to be the light. We got to always remember, God has already worked things out for you. It may not come the way that you think it should, or when you think it should, but He's working it out for your good and His time.
Yes, yes, yes.
We all must remember. We all must remember this.
Yes, Lord.
Do not ask the Lord to guide your footsteps if you're not willing to move your feet.
Come on.
God is not a God that's not going to, He's not, you can pray all you want, but if you're not moving, ain't nothing going to happen.
Ooh, yes, that working thing.
God always determines who walks into your life, but it's up to you to decide who you let stay and who you refuse to let go. They've been with me all these years, but are they elevating you to Jesus? Are they holding you down or are they elevating you? You need to choose who you want to keep beside you. 2 questions I want to ask you, or you need to ask yourself. Is the person you're around helping you, or is they hindering you? Study hanging around, study getting the same results. Ain't moving nowhere. You trying to move up, they still want to stay down. Are they building you up, or are they tearing you down? Look at your house. Is your house clean? Is their house clean? Is they serving the Lord?
You better say it, preach.
That's just like married people, married couples. You can't have one person serving the Lord and another person serving Satan. That's unevenly yoked.
That's right.
But so many of us out there in the world, out there chasing after bozo instead of waiting on the Lord to send them they Boaz.
Yes, Lord.
See, they love bozo because bozo all fixed up, clean and nice and look good. I can't wait. I gotta get. You better wait until the Lord send you your Boaz. See, I thank God. I thank God that I have a wife that's chasing after Jesus and not chasing after stuff.
Amen.
If you want your life to change, if you want to walk into victory, start following Jesus.
Amen.
He's the answer to all your problems.
Amen. Yes, he is.
He's the answer
Yes, he
to
is.
all your problems.
Yes, he is.
Thank you, Lord.
Hallelujah.
Will you please stand? We're going to open up the doors to the church.
Jesus.
Are you ready to be saved? Are you ready to be saved? Romans 3:23 tells us, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. We cannot be